Y'all, you already know how it goes. It's your boy B back with another video. You guys want to know some secrets on flipping phones. I've been flipping phones for years now, about 5 to 4 years. I've been flipping phones as one of my main sources of income, and it's been lovely. I've loved flipping phones. I love and enjoy the freedom of it and the fact that it is literally just recycling your money. Now, when we talk about secret and we talk about things you need to know, I just want to always start off with one of the biggest ones. And I get a lot of DMs asking me for help when it comes to selling and when it comes to buying. One of the biggest things I will say is making sure that you are keeping it simple. That's one of the biggest things. I tried to make things so complicated. When I first started, I'm like, all right, I need a price list. I need this, I need that. I need to know when this happens. I need to know when that happens. I need to make sure that I have this much money. Listen, keep it simple. Set a budget, whatever budget you want to do. How much money do you want to spend on phones? How much money can you afford to spend on phones? Is it 200? Is it 300? Is it 800? Is it 1,000? Is it 15? Is it 22? What is the amount that you want to spend on phones just starting out? That is one of the simplest things I think I should have started by. Instead, I was more so calculating, okay, all right, I need to find cheaper phones and I need to flip them for higher margins and I need to do this. And it was a whole bunch of me literally creating headaches for myself subconsciously just because I was overthinking. And I know that when you watch a lot of YouTube videos, people make things seem like they are complicated because that is sort of kind of their job. When they pick up the camera and film, they want you to feel as though they are an expert at something great. And I mean, I understand it. When people fix phones, they make it seem like, oh, the screws are so small and this is a tedious job. Fixing phones is really easy. It's just like you putting together Legos or you disassembling a furniture set from IKEA. So it's like a lot of things seem complicated from the outside until you're in it, and then you really realize, oh, this ain't that hard. It's not that hard. It's not something I can't do. So I want you to first understand, that's one of the secrets I've realized, and one of the most beneficial things I've realized in business is keeping things simple will save you a lot of time. And it also will help you when it comes to being proficient. It will help you when it comes to being more motivated, and also, you know, driving yourself. Driving yourself is important. So make sure you're keeping it simple. The next thing I would say is making sure that you have reliable connections, making sure you're always networking. It took me so long to learn how to to be able to flip phones because I had to gain a connection from somebody to get the access to buyers. And now that one, I honestly struggle with, because you gotta be a follower before you're a leader sometimes. Sometimes you can't just jump out and hit the ground running, starting to be a successful buyer or a successful seller. Sometimes you gotta be behind somebody and you gotta look at how they move. You gotta strategize. You gotta look at how they are getting phones or how they're selling phones, how they're buying phones, where they're getting the price list from, how they're acting towards sellers, how they're acting towards buyers. So one thing I would say is if you know somebody that flips phones and is successful at it, watch him. I knew somebody that flipped phones and he was really, really successful at it. And he makes a living out of it, has a nice house, nice family, nice car. And when I saw that, I'm like, this may be something that I can get used to. And I basically was like a apprentice for him. I literally followed everything that he did, as far as, not followed like me doing it, but followed as far as I watched what he did. I watched his struggles. I watched his ups and downs. So then I knew, okay, this is when I can anticipate. I can anticipate phone prices dropping when new phones are about to come out, or I can anticipate the stress of trying to get money out of an ATM when you don't have any more withdrawal. You can't withdraw anything because you got a withdrawal limit. So it's all about understanding, okay, I need to hit the bank beforehand because the bank is going to close at 5 and you know, stuff like that. So analyzing and being an apprentice to someone is really, really important. That's why like people like me have phone flipping courses, because it's not something that you can't really technically do yourself. It's more so you have somebody that is going to be connecting you, somebody that's going to be able to mentor you, somebody that's going to be able to get on a phone call with you, a Zoom call with you, FaceTime with you, to help you out with these things. And it becomes more comfortable, you know? And that's one of the biggest keys, is making sure that you have somebody there, because there be times where you just like, you know what, I quit. And you need that other person to give you that pep talk and be like, nah, you don't quit, bro. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. Oh, I did a mistake too. All right. So that would be the second thing. And then we got to talk about this, understanding that mistakes are going to be made. I lied to y'all not. I stopped buying phones for a while, right? As far as from consumer to consumer. I was only buying phones from people that I knew had bulk quantity. So the first time I got back into it, like a year ago, I'll never forget this. I was like, all right, I'm about to start buying phones for people that come into the store again. So I went in, and guy came in with an iPhone XR, and I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I'll take this XR. I offered him like, what, 120? He was trying to get 250. I offered him 120. You know how that goes. If you don't know how my negotiation strategy goes, I definitely will be explaining it more in the video, but I touch on it in videos periodically. But he ends up going for it. All right, cool. I do 120, man. I do 120. So we did 120. He ended up, while in the middle of the sale, he ended up talking to me about something else, unrelated to phone. So we chatting it up. We talking and everything. And then he leave. I look at the phone. The phone is locked. So I didn't even look at the phone. I didn't even go through the phone all the way. And it was me being rusty. And I took a $120 hit. And understanding that mistake that I made was way more crucial than the money that I lost, because me making that mistake actually was like, all right, bro, you got to get in go mode. You can't afford to make these mistakes. You need to be in go mode 24/7. You need to make sure that you are it's on your P's and Q's, and you're not being distracted, because that's what people do. They try to distract you when you're buying phones, because they're like, oh, if I distract this person, if I become cool with this person, if I become friendly with this person is more lenient. And that was something that I was upset at first. I'm not even going to sit there and lie. Even though it's $120, I still was upset, because any type of loss hurts, you know? I'm not rich, and I'm not wealthy to the point to where I can sit there and just throw money away. I'll tell y'all that I am not that. I'm not that. So any type of loss sort of kind of hurts. And that goes to the next point. You got to be willing to take losses. Taking a loss is something that we do daily. When it comes to flipping phones, we take losses all the time, every day, all the time. Taking losses. But you gotta make sure that your gains are bigger than your losses. You gotta make sure that what you're losing, you're getting 10 times back with your other phone transactions. And that's really, really important. So making sure that you're doing that is imperative. And I would say the next secret that I've really, really, really noticed is this, y'all. When it comes to flipping phones, money management is one of the toughest things, because you have to understand that it's going to be times where you're going to make a lot of money. It's going to be times where you're going to make a little money. No matter how much money you make sure that you are flipping that money again. So you flip it with the phones, then put that money into something else. The phone flipping is just recycling money over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Over and over again. And if you want to do it to pay your bills, you got to make sure you have some capital built up, because the more capital you have built up, the more phones you can buy. The more phones you buy, the more profit you make. So just making sure that you are making the most out of your profit, stretching your profit, and being organized. Write down how many phones you brought, what you brought the phones for, so that at the end of the week, you can tally it up and you know, all right, this is my profit for this week with these phones. And that's really, really important. We have to make sure that we are tallying up what we are spending, tallying up what we are saving, tallying up what we're spending, you know what I mean? making sure that we are being very, very cautious and smart with the money that we have. Because when you're an entrepreneur, money, you get the money first. You get the money first, you pay people later, and you get to spend money on what you want to spend the money on. And that's where I think the discipline comes in. And that's where with me, I had trouble at first because I didn't have discipline like that. But this has helped me. And I continue to struggle, y'all. Like, I tell you, I'm not trying to act perfect. I continue to struggle, and I continue to want to be the best and want to be better at it. So I'm going to get there, and I'm going to keep pushing, and I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to keep learning, and I will not dare act like I got all my stuff together. I won't, because I want you guys to understand we never have our stuff together. We always can be better. We always can make things more smoother. We can always learn. Like, I am always learning. I'm always open, and I'm always understanding that you watching this video, you probably got something you can teach me. So, you know, learning and being an open book is one of the biggest things too. So those are some secrets that I learned, and I have more. I speak a lot about the secrets that I have in my phone flipping course. I just added more material to it. Right now it's $50. Next week I have to put the price up only because of the other stuff that I added to $80. But I really want you guys to be able to get in tune with this phone flipping stuff. And I also want you to buy the course. When you buy the course, you have more access to me. You can actually join my Telegram chat, and you can also get on a free Zoom call with me. I will not charge you for this Zoom call. We need to talk. We need to get a consultation. Sundays I do free calls, so I can sit there and, you know, talk with you, figure out your goals, figure out what you got going on, what you want to have going on, what's your long-term, short-term, mid-term goal, how we can get you there, how we can make sure that we are strategizing and being strategic towards each goal that we set so that we can make sure we hit them, because I really want you guys to hit it. I'm not in this stuff for money. What I really am in this for is because this is something that I've been doing for a long time with my friends, and I just really want to be able to do it with more people. I want to network. I want to learn. I want to get to know you. I want to have friends in different states and different places and different cultures, and I want to be able to show you what I learned, because what I learned and I went through is something that somebody may be able to get through faster just because I went through it, and then they can, you know, succeed even faster. Like, it's all about succeeding, and it's all about sharing, and it's all about giving knowledge. You know what I mean? I gotta give the knowledge, because if I don't give the knowledge, then guess what? Where is all of the stress and all of the problems I've faced? Where is it beneficial? It's not beneficial at all. It's only beneficial when you went through all that pain to help others, or you went through all that pain to be able to do something to change people's circumstances. And that's really what I want to do. I want to change people's circumstances. I want you guys to know that I am here for you 100%, 110%. So I like the fact that I can do this and upload a video. I'm grateful. And I really want you guys to stay in touch, man. Make sure you subscribe. Stay with me. It's only up for here. I got way more content coming. You guys already know by now, if you've been subscribed, that I drop videos at the 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 videos, you know, because I don't want to let you guys down. And I will talk to you guys later. I am headed to my store. I'm about to get some gas, and then I am going to be there, film some more videos, put these videos out, and open my store and go about the day. So I will talk to you guys later. Make sure you guys make money work for you. Again, my name is Brandon Jones. I specialize in helping you make an extra income, and I will see you guys later.